They talked to a lot of bank robbers.
You had a long-time girlfriend for a while.
I 3 fiancés left me because of drugs. The drugs saved me fucking money.
Yeah, no shit. Well, I remember
the divorces would have been way more expensive than the fucking drug.
Your most famous one was Dana. You were with for a long time.
Then
and being sober only 6 months, that means with her you were on a lot of drugs.
The stuff with Dana, I'll give you the craziest Dana story. So, because I was also a bad gambler, 2003 World Series. I had been on Howard for a couple of years, and my celebrity was rising a little bit. We're at the game. I had a $30,000 bet on the Yankees. They were playing the Marlins, game 2. We're 5 rows behind third.
On one baseball game.
That was a good Marlins team, too.
30 grand. So I lost. I lost the fucking, so I'm so pissed off. We're in the South Bronx at 2 in the morning. I have a fucking 500 SL Mercedes I'm driving at the time. And I'm pissed off because I lost $30,000. So I say to Dana, I forget where we are. I go, you got to go get me cigarettes. So we're in the South Bronx. She goes, I'm not fucking getting you cigarettes. I go, get me cigarettes. Nothing's going to happen to you. So she goes, no, we get into a fight. She gets out of the car, and she starts walking through the Bronx at 2 in the morning.
I'm out of here.
I'm leaving.
That's way more dangerous than getting you cigarettes.
Exactly. Yeah. So she starts walking. I stop the car. This happened 3 times. I put her in the fucking seat, and I go, we're going home. She would get out of the seat while I was going around together, and she kept walking. So finally she sees these 5 Puerto Rican kids on the corner. She goes, this guy's trying to kidnap me, trying to rape me. So the kid comes up to me, what's your problem, bro?
He starts calling you brother.
Well, then the one kid...
I like your style.
The one kid fucking recognizes me from the Stern Show. He goes, yo, man, you're on Howard, man. What the fuck's up with your girl? Blah, blah, blah. While I'm arguing with them, she disappears. She disappears into the night. I can't find her. She walked over to George Washington Bridge. And I'm driving real slow. I couldn't fucking find her. So
Wow.
I get over the bridge. I go home. And now I'm like, what the fuck? What if she's dead? Her sister calls me and goes, Dana just called me. She wants to fight. I go, what are you talking about? She goes, she's mad at you. I just picked her up in Palisades. She comes over to my apartment. Now, if you've been in my apartment in Hoboken, I got a balcony that's fucking 15 stories down, all right? We have this enormous fucking fight. Enormous fight. She goes over on the ledge of the balcony, and she's leaning back like this. Fucking crazy. She goes, I'm going to fucking fall. You're going to get arrested for killing me. I'm going to go. So now I go, I was on cocaine so I could focus. I go, Dana? It was like trying to catch a coyote. I go, stay very fucking still. So I go up to her. I grab her. As I grab her, she lets go with
Oh, my God.
Let's go with a railing.
She was on the other side of it?
She was out. There was nothing but her and the fucking ground.
She was on the outside of it.
She was on the outside, leaning back.
Oh, shit.
And
She sounds like a cool chick.
Dude, no joke, Dave. The entire time the story's going on, I go, the sex just must be out of it.
All I remember from Howard TV was she was hot.
She was hot as hell.
When you got a trapper,
I think she was like the whole thing, right? She was like she was a fuck exclusively like muscular fireman.
No, she was fucking. She was beautiful. She was beautiful. And but like how sometimes you cross a line with a chick. Well, I want to marry this girl, and then she does something like, "You're fucking crazy. You're crazier than me." And then she takes a swing at me. She hits my TV, and her fucking wrist starts to bleed. And then we fucked. We had makeup sex. It was the greatest sex.
Wait, so when she let go, you grabbed her.
She let go, and I felt her let go. I felt her let go, and I'm like, "Holy fuck!" And I grabbed her, and I pulled her over. And that turned into
And then
like,
she went and punched your TV?
She went to punch me. I ducked, and she hit a fucking...
Isn't it funny something after that she decided to change positions fucking like 15 minutes after? Going like, I'm letting go. If he doesn't catch... If you couldn't have the strength to catch her,
she said to me, she goes, I'm going to die. You're going to get arrested for killing me. I'm like, who the fuck is that going to help? Like,
wow, that puts her in a lot more... She's really portrayed in a much more noble light on the show, on the Rand Stern show, and historically.
This story's in my last book.
That's pretty fucking bananas.
This story's in my last book. So I'm dating this girl in between Dana and Adrian. I was dating this girl, but we were definitely like committed to each other. And
redhead.
Yeah, she was sort of redhead. So okay, we're at a strip club in Vegas. I'm out there with the show, and it was like with Howard, like with the Rolling Stones. So she was out with Howard's girlfriend, Beth at the time. Comes back as I'm getting a blowjob. She sees a chick start to blow me.
Oh, okay, in a club.
She's drunk off her ass. She was never drunk at a strip club. So she goes to hit me. I duck. She punches the stripper in the face.
Wait, is your penis still? Oh,
like pro wrestling in the 80s that you ducked?
As the chick is starting to suck
she
my
comes off of cock to go, what's up?
So now I grab her. We leave. We go home. We pass out. So I wake up the next morning in this huge suite in Vegas. And now she wakes up, and I'm like, I gotta fucking deal with this now. What am I gonna fucking do? Like, we're in this committed relationship. She starts to like wipe her eyes, and she goes, "What happened last night?" I'm like, sorry, she doesn't remember what the fuck happened. So I could tell her any story. So I total.
Babe, we had the most romantic evening.
I went to total scumbag.
I
mode.
was a great guy, and you tried to fuck somebody else.
You're the problem. I wrote you poems. You tried to kiss a boy.
I wrote you my first poem ever, and you fucked a guy.
I said to her, well, you embarrassed the both of us last night.
Brilliant. Fucking
I made her
brilliant.
apologize to the stripper.
That's so funny.
Wow. Wait, you brought her back to the stripper who
said
sucked your
I
dick?
said you owe Raven an apology.
Raven.
And then I wrote it. Then I got it was a bad breakup. I wrote about it in my third book. She reads the book 10 years later and calls me up. You motherfucker. I put it in the book.
That's so fucking funny.
Dude, how about fucking Artie Lange, everybody? Back.